Where can they even plant, though? If they plant anywhere that's adjacent to CT, the players can just swing on out. So planting for connector seems to be the order of the day, as there's no players on connector or like short or anything. Bomb goes down, Pogorelov spots out the location, and now all these CTs are going to have to execute at once. But look at this, he's right behind them. Peak to 50, have to go huge here. One kill goes his way, that's going to be two, that's going to be the round. Sinks. Cynic's the only one left alive, of course. 1 versus 4. Kit on his body, but I think he's just going to save this defuse kit for the next round, because there's really no point in walking to certain death, but even less point in running away with it seems. Delboni gets the frag.
And that gives NAVI Junior man advantage that KC Sports desperately want to try and minimize the deficit from. But Onkir, a second kill, looking for more. He's even tagged up DZT, and that allows Pogolev to swing out for one of his own. And this is certainly falling apart for Case. A second kill on that second Deagle leaves Nissim all on his lonesome in towards mid, and just no chance of winning the round with the bomb dropped in towards the site.
Pogorlev and Onkir.
How much is actually going to help them out, but a second kill from Nissim certainly does. Onkir needs to go huge, but can only manage one.
But Cynics from the window area will just be the last CT alive here for his side. Oh dear, pushes the smoke really early. Doesn't even wait for the bomb plant noise or nothing. Or, you know, whatever equivalent you have in MI6, I suppose. This B push going off to a great start here, as the NAVI Junior boys really from close up couldn't do much, getting sprayed down immediately with the relentless push of the terrorist side. Kitchen now under contention, but really not for long. Only Pogorlev left, and okay, well, Delboni threw the fire and flames to get that M4. I hope he got it in the end.
Sanix and Fear to try and hold the line towards his B site, with Onke taking down the one of the flanking players. That's Yeps, who would have had a really solid position towards the window to try and cut off rotations. So he's gone down, and now Sanix, he's spotted the players pushing. He'll drop a smoke to give himself a little bit of space to work with, but there's a big old gap in that Fear doesn't realize, and he's spammed down by Nissim. Sanix, he can't find anything as well. The second flank has been caught, but it's all up towards Landon and Nissim in towards this B site. They've been able to clear out the defenders, and now they've got to deal with the rotating players. But Menezi with Diop has a sightline that Nissim does not anticipate, and Landon, the last player alive, has to go huge here with this AWP. Does get one. That's Onkir, and he's able to reset himself for a second shot. Who will be taken
that could have been
on?
a collat.
Very could have been, but with Pogolev pushing in towards the site, Landon's not going to realise. Menezi's going to be chasing fast, and Landon now hears these steps, but neither of them are checking this backside. Oh, finally they do as they tap the bomb. They'll get the defuse coming through, I think just about enough time.
Helpful for him, but for now, KC Sports ready to explode onto this A-bomb site. A player already ready to get into window, as Onkir will be distracted by this connector push. Might just get pushed in from the side as the Underwood player does go down, and that's going to be the A-bomb site pretty much in their hands. For now, though, they still have to cover off CT. But
it's Menezi.
Yeah, no.
He's just getting picked apart one by one now in this round. NAVI Junior finding all the angles, finding them just sort of not enough players to cover the angles they needed to, Case. And they have the bomb connect to NAVI Junior. That's basically the round done with 20 seconds on the clock. But maybe not, because there's a kill. You still need to push deeper, and there's Cynix. But DZT, no way, he gets two. 13 seconds, has to run for the bomb plant, and Menezi knows it. Heats out,
just the right
it.
timing. Pretty soon. Coming into the setup, again, a player on Sandwich and a player in Ninja, but Delboni is going to be disposing of the Sandwich player all the way from Palace as they push on in with Pogorelov still hiding in Ninja, waiting for backup, and Menezi, the backup has arrived, but he goes down after one measly kill. That's going to be a 3 versus 2 situation now. The bomb, of course, being planted, and the after plants set up as NAVI Junior are taking their sweet time getting onto that bomb site. Too much time, in fact, because Nissim already coming in from the back. I suppose from then on it's easy pickings, but also, come on, Menezi. Still Menezi being a nuisance on the edge of that smoke, right, from Triple, tries to peek on out and find him. But actually, no, that was Pogorelov, who did die in the end. Now, presumably Menezi there on the, No, that was Fear. Monezi with the AK doing some damage, doing some big damage. What? I missed all of that.
While the clock ticking down, they're running out of time. Delboni, he's made his presence known, but now Cynix has spotted everything out towards the apartments. They're ready to hold the line, and with Fear finding a kill, it's up to Nissim to try and create space for his teammate to push forward, and he'll do exactly that. 2 quick kills, open up the site, and now it's Navi Jr. left in a man disadvantage.
A very heavy one at that. Bad, good after plant positions coming in from the T's, but good retake positions from the CTs as well if Delboni is caught out here. But the timing, there you go. Monezi finds Delboni. That's the plays that we were looking for here, as it is a 2v2 now with the CTs coming from 2 different directions. This could be advantageous for them, but not so advantageous when you get no-scoped by Landon. I'm afraid only Pogorelov left, and all they have to do is play Ring Around the Rosie until this is over. But they will be going for the straight-up aim duel and a player in window while a connector take is happening. Onkir not very distracted by that, does prevent the window push, but the ramp and connector are still pushing, and now there you go. There's 2 in window now. Can't really dispatch of them both, as the T's will be pushing through here onto the A-bomb site. A player in CT and a player in Palace. Technically a crossfire, but not really present at the same time, as Landon finds Fear in CT. And Pogorelov, well, okay, Pogorelov, what? Pogorelov gets a triple? Just the most insane one I've ever seen with the deal, to be honest. What was that? It's random spraying through the walls there. A 1 versus 1 now for him. He's got an AK. He knows where the enemy is, and Pogorelov finds it.
Apologies for my high-pitched scream, but that was absurd.
Counting him out of the round at that point. Oh man, they don't even take a timeout to like reset their hands after that one. They must be shaken. Either way, 3 versus 3 situation now, as the exchange on ramp does leave them, as Nissim will be feeding them the information that the CT rotate is transpiring right now. All 3 counter-terrorists going to be executing from the same angle. Let's see how they do.
Good shot from Landon. Gives the KC Sports side a man advantage, if not the round advantage, and there you go. Case up to 10. Pretty simple after plant situation there for Navi Jr. and
have been immaculate so far, so let's see if they can repeat past performances here. Monezi, the first man in, first Glock to spot the CTs, finds the EPs, and while there was a trade happening, Pogorelov answers immediately. And now the bomb should be planted with 3 CTs actually retaking from kitchen.
Needs a shot, but Pogorelov is there, and it's just a very clean round from Navi Jr. Pogorelov and Monezi finding everything they need to do there. 2 kills apiece for them.
Shouldn't be too late at this point. No classic Navi shenanigans coming in, as there you go. Delboni finds the isolated player, and now he can contest. DZT finds Onkir as well.
This could go horribly wrong for Navi Jr. It certainly looks like it might do, as Pogorelov, he's going to step up to the plate, find 2 quick kills, much needed kills as well. But the bomb, it can't get planted. 3 seconds, there's no time. As Nissim, he was lurking in the back of the site. Playing with fire. Oh my lord. This is so tense. Sandwich between 2 T's. Oh! Cynix, he still gets the kill, even after pulling out the knife.
2 HP left on him, so he's lucky to be alive there.
Not anymore.
But there you go. Well, 3 versus 2 situation. Doable for the Navi Junior side. In fact, favored heavily, because the bomb should be going down here in KC Sports. They're all the way on the B bomb site, as well as underground, but Onkir on the unexpected angle finds Yeps, and that's going to be the round right there. Navi managed to, well, I kind of cursed Fear there. I'm sorry about that, buddy, but Landon does find him. Still, 2 rifles saved. That should be good.
Yeah, and Landon isn't even going to get away.
All of them have to go through this very narrow choke point here. Just hopefully Monezi can spot someone out, but even the, sliver of a chance he had there removed, because he's forced to be in front of the smoke, and Landon looking for that gun barrel after finding a kill toward T-spawn. Ooh, won't be finding the gun barrel in time, but can refrag his teammate. There you go. 2 quick kills, and Fear while he may be able to get the refrag, I don't think it's going to be enough
Oh.
to win this round. However, a second kill does even things out a little bit. Bomb is suddenly in his control. I'm not sure if he's aware of it or not, because there's 2 players coming behind him. He knows there's at least one, and he doesn't know where the players are going to be coming from. Assumes
sure.
kitchen, but, you know,
Ooh,
seems
this
like
is
he's going to be taking... Oh, no. Dangerous. But he took the gamble. He had to.
And just 3 points of health. Nava Junior, they could still wiggle their way out of this one. But Nissim, the unknown. Luckily, they plant on the other side of default, but Nissim's still going to find the kill. Luckily, the bomb gets planted. And that gives both Fear and Cynix an opportunity.
There you go. Cynix with 1. Still 3 players. They know where the bomb is planted, and the after plant looking pretty good. They can swing out from 2 different angles. Thankfully, though, the CTs have 2 different players to look while one of them can defuse, and the kills just come quite easily there, to be honest.
Yeah, luckily they've got time to push in, and that flashbang is perfection. Cynix has no qualms about finding the kill. Menezzi's going to land another one, keeping Navi Jr. and just extending that advantage. Onke's been able to get deep.
Just 1 in CT, 1 in jungle. Yeah, the jungle player dies immediately. So Landon lands a shot, but...
Especially if Landon tucks in. Onke would have to start running right about now. But, yeah, not enough time. I mean, that's... Well, at least you're here.
To be expected. You do speak the Queen's English quite well.
Surprising.
And, yeah, I don't know how you do it, man. Pogorlov, however... He does manage to find the sneaky CT that was hiding on the boost spot. Would have been a great opportunity for him if they neglected to check that angle. However, no opportunities to be found, as Landon, with the AWP saved from the previous, doesn't actually manage to find anything and even loses it now on the balcony area. Onkir, I think he knows he downed it, and he knows that the other players are going to be coming here to try and retrieve it, but no such thing will be occurring here. Onkir just stands in the fire and flames, gets, well, you know, I think some damage, but it was the molly that killed the beast in the end. Not the worst, as this B split is not the worst either. 2 players going to be waiting in apartments, and they can get traded quite fast. There you go, the entry from Cynix does go through, and then the balcony player, well, he should be easy pickings at this point, right? There's no way you don't check that one, as they do take the B-bomb site quite handily here. After taking mid-control initially, with that 1 kill in connector, just walking up catwalk, getting those entries in apartments, and winning the round off the back of it. Just Nissim and Delboni left.
Delboni trying to stay alive towards CT, has found a frag, but now it's Onke hunting for him with low HP. He will get finished off. Now Nissim. Oh no, Nissim. There is a player towards the apartment, so that's Cynix, who should be able to stop him from getting this one. And yeah, Nissim is going to try and back away, but Cynix will gun him down. I thought for a moment there might have been a chance for Nissim in that one.
He should be going for some re-aggression here in these vulnerable times for the terrorist side. Menezzi, meanwhile, finds DZT on the flank. And I think they're going to be aware that the flank through Palace could also happen. But first, the bomb, and then the after-plant positions. Pogorlov manages to get the kill onto Landon, and CT covers the bomb planter. As Fear tries to finish up the job there in CT, but that's not going to be happening.
Yeah, 2 quick kills coming through for Case in succession, rather. Excuse me, as Delboni is now left with 19 HP. He's in a 1 versus 3, and Navi Junior do not want to let any more kills slip away in this round, because they want to keep 3 players alive, keep building this economy. Although it's getting towards the latter portion of the game, they want to be able to rebuy any dropped weapons or missed rounds here. And they do keep 3 alive, taking down Delboni as well, denies him the save, and it is Navi Junior with their first lead in this game.
They're standing all around the bomb site, and it's down to Cynix to find the entry, as DZT already manages to kill one of his comrades there towards short, but that's going to be the answer. There you go. Cynix in this corner of the second window gets a second kill as well. A 4v3 situation now. Make that a 4v2. Not going to be leaving a lot of space here for KC Sports. Retaking from Kitchen, definitely a difficult prospect, especially with Landon on the AWP.
Should be map point here, and Navi Junior, they had a slow start to this game. They had a very slow start. Case were looking to romp away with this one, but they managed to recover themselves, and they should be able to close down this round. Landon, he's tucked in. He's surrounded. There's no escape from this situation. And Onke will take him down. So 15-13. Case got so close.
And there's going to be one player from CT to help him out while this push continues. Navi Jr. on the push. Fear, entry fragging, not really finding anyone as he should have cleared Underwood earlier. Plant should be going down. And the situation currently, a 2 versus 2. Menezi misses the all-important shot. DZT with a double. That's going to leave Onkir in a 1 versus 2 situation. And the bomb is, well, implanted for him, but can he get this kill? A little bit too much in the open here, but wants to get aggressive, wants to be unexpected, and that's exactly what happens. Onkir gets the kill onto DZT, and that's going to be the Brazilians throwing away this opportunity to win the first map as we see Navi's players, in fact. But they both get blinded. And as he goes down.
Fully blinded DZT gets that kill, and oh, he's even going to dink up the player in sight as well. Navi Jr., so very weak already. And look at Nissim, P2 Fiddy in hand. He's going to be pushing down long, hoping to catch a player and take them down quickly with that one shot to the head. And, oh, that's 2 quick kills. This A site has crumpled. And, oh, Nissim, a third as well. Or indeed the scout, they'll be happy to try and use them to do as much economic damage as he can this round. And there's a kill for Menezi, looking for a second, almost catches the player throwing the nade, but misses the initial shot. He'll get the harder one instead. That's the second kill found. Bit of damage being done, the bomb to be planted.
Still low chance of making it back into this one, but perhaps the 3 counter-terrorists pushing together might just isolate these players into several 3v1 situations. There you go, through the wall. Onkir suspects that someone might be there. Now they have to be worried about the angles from ramp and long, but the ramp guy deleted him. Menezi finds the final frag. Oh boy.
So lots of players trying to push in mid here for Case, but there's a couple to defend for the Navi side. In fact, a few to defend for the Navi side. And Onke, he'll light up the scoreboard initially with 2 frags for himself, looking for a third. Does get it as his teammates fall around him. He will follow suit. So it actually ends up in an even 3-on-3 trade. Navi Junior, they didn't need to push for more frags there. They could have just relaxed. But they wanted to really clap down on Case there with the B bomb side exposed. It's now to Pogrolov. Menezi to try and retake this one, but that shot definitely helps out from Menezi, and he follows it up as well. Okay, guys.
As the Molotov has been forced from Menezi's hands, and there you go, through the fire and flames, finds Yaps and another player as there's only one left on short there. That's just a very fast, clinical round here from Menezi. Not enough grenades to make this work for the Brazilians, as rushing toward an AWP is certain death, especially in this game. Cynix, very dangerous position to be in there. If any kind of a spray comes on through, you're a dead man. Meanwhile, a 3v4 now situation as kills do rain in. The B bomb site in a little bit of trouble as, okay, Fear finds one on middle, very casually just deletes him. Yeps still making a commotion here toward A. Not sure if he's going to be finding anything or if he just drops down behind enemy lines, but falls immediately after. Fear too quick for him as the B bomb site was taken over while they were busy with middle. But yes, this HE should be devastating. Doesn't actually connect, and the bullets do actually onto the players. Yes, Cynix with the knife behind the double box. I was like, yeah, Landon's a dead man here. Yes, he does reconsider. Goes back, and now with all of these players present, the flash should be connecting to Pogrolov soon. He will be looking at that exact angle, and 2 terrorists swinging on out will probably be finding a kill here. As he has to actually sound the rifle until they realize someone could be there. I guess it was low on the checklist to check behind them. But all the way up close, a kill does go their way. Still 2 CTs die toward A, and that's going to be KC Sports with clearance toward the pointy letter bomb site, as Short was in control for a little while there, but Nissim falls, and Cynix should be able to find some kind of an entry here, something to work with, but instead gets deleted from long. Delboni too strong.
No way he hits that shot on DZT. Now he has a chance of winning this one out. Delboni over by long. He's going to get baited out, and Onkir is absolutely sublime.
KC Sports complete full buy, of course, and over on the Navi Junior camp, an AWP, a FAMAS, an AUG, and a Deagle. That's going to have to hold on to B as much as possible, but already losing one player. Still an answer coming back from the other B defender. Still has to hide in the cubby and dies. Delboni gets the angle too fast for backup to arrive, and now Onkir, speaking of backup, he's been smoked off. And I think the avoid Menezes strategy has been paying off in spades for KC Sports, winning this B site more often than not.
Yeah, they actually send Menezes over towards the B site this round. But he takes an initial fight, and it's probably the worst option he could have taken, considering the round that Case threw at them with the fast push in. But double nades towards the back of car, that's given them a slight advantage there, but it's quickly turned back in Case's favour, with Yeps finding 2 nice frags there from the site. It's instead going to be, well, Navi Junior realising what the hell has been going on, and they just quickly gun down 3 towards the B tunnels as KC Sports try and go for their fast play back in. This time, it really doesn't work out, and Sanic's even going to find a third for himself through the smoke, because it's all up towards Delboni.
Although as he steps over his friend's corpses, I can't seem to think thinks he has any chance of winning this one, and against Menezes, I can't rhyme with that one, I'm sorry, but Fear does find the initial kill.
Sanic somehow stays alive in that fight, at least for the first, as Navi Junior keep trading out for man advantages, and Onkir will extend it out a little bit further, with just landing the last player alive, hoping to clear out this B site from the pest within, and it's a Gooch shot again. Onkir, this time the recipient of Landin's fetish, and, well, Menezes depends on how his scope lines up. He can't see DZT push through. Menezes has no idea where he was just shot from. He'll have to conclude CT because of where he was looking, but Onkir can manage one. His teammate on site, not so lucky. Delboni, he's going to meet a similar fate, as it's up to Nissim and Landon, a 2v3 to try and hold this bomb plant. That nade, oh, it's so perfect. Finishes off the low HP on Landon, and, well, Nissim, he's towards short, which is about the best after plant position for him. But, yeah, with the Deagle and 3 players, yeah, I mean, I don't think any situation there is going to be good enough.
No. With the Deagle versus, like, 3 or 4 players, the only good spot to be, apparently, based on the previous matches, A aggression should be coming in soon, and the counter-terrorists congregating toward long more than anything, trying to get that long control, and now the T's, they still have to contest it all the way up close. These 2 counter-terrorists are, as they decide to push on in toward the aggressing terrorists. Not a good idea, but the kills go their way. Nissim with 3 kills, 3 noggins have been popped, and the bomb has been dropped, as Delboni gets 2 from mid.
Gets the first, needs to try and find some more, and just through the smoke, spamming. Now on the Deagle, that's an awkward angle to be fighting at, and Menezes will take him down eventually, but it might just be a little bit of a consolation frag for the Navi Junior side, as Case do mop up the rest of the round. So 9-9.
Quite hard to hold on to this one, especially with the amount of utility Navi Junior have left. Yeps knows that's the case, has to play up close, and the double kill is actually exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Only 3 terrorists left as they need to make their way toward the site, planning the bomb. Landon can't land the shot from long. Tries for the wall bang, but that's not going to be mattering that he misses, as, well, these 2 terrorists, they're surrounded on all sides. They can't survive, and KC Sports win this one out handily. 5 players left alive, and he's about to, well, he just met his maker there. Goes down, and the long push has been stinted, but the short push still going strong here with 2 players against 2 defenders. Pushing it onto the site. Landon with the AWP spots him out but can't connect. Delboni is going to be rotating as there is still a player on Goots. And Nissim, there you go. Never missing, finds the kill. Just one more here, does some shots to bait the player into looking at him as a flash comes in, but despite the flash, will be getting the kill, but not the plant, sadly. Landon, full buy round in a row would be very good here for the Brazilians, but Cynex has something to say about that. However, Nissim and Yeps answer back, and long control is denied. The terrorists trying to go out here early, exploding toward the long area.
But it keeps Navi Jr. in that disadvantage. A man disadvantage as they push in towards the A site. Landon with the AWP, though, isn't going to miss. And now 20 seconds. It's fair against 3. This round is going to slip by the wayside again, surely, as it's double AWPs retaken. But I don't think that's really going to matter when there's only one player to find.
He had the bomb plant as well. He could have gone for it, but he gets greedy, tries to go for some kills, tries to make this round viable, and just not possible, I'm afraid. We talk too much as is.
True.
Navi Jr. Oh man, not even getting to cross there. Yeps and Nissim finding those kills. Oh yeah, that's why, because there's a massive gap in the smoke. I'm not sure if it's dissipated or anything. Okay, Manesi gets 2.
You can get the
That's a
bomb plant
1 versus 2 now. Yeah, he can get the bomb plant. He does actually spring for it instead of going for the straight. Okay, DZT falls. Now it's a 1v1 situation with Delboni on full HP. He does have the advantage, and he does have the headshot as well. Manesi just doing a backwards somersault there toward the end after the bullet enters his cranium. If they decide to push for A, but it looks like they are going back once more, and well, they do like doing that. A push toward mid doors, no smoke on CT yet, is going to allow Nissim to get a double frag, a triple almost. And I don't see the advantage of not smoking that one off, I'm going to be honest. But again, the T's just fall. Onkir had a smoke until the very end there.
Well, that is tragic. And this sort of starts to signal the beginning of the end here for Navi Jr. in this final round. It might be a flawless CT side for the KC Sports side, which would force us to a decider of Inferno. And we know how Navi Jr., how they play on Inferno.
They
generally not very well.
So the Brazilians with a real chance to take this one home. I mean, after Navi won the first one, I was looking very pessimistic still for the Brazilian side, but after this kind of a performance and knowing what the final map is, definitely a dangerous position here for the Russian-Ukrainian side. Sure, they did beat one of the teams in this qualifier, GTZ Bulls, I believe.
Yeah.
But that was a brand new roster that, took them to a career performance on Inferno. And this, I'm afraid, is going to be it for the second map. An underwhelming performance from the Navi boys in their T-half. Terrorists not really giving them all that much in terms of aggression. Just Yeps at the tree will be advancing forward, awaiting a flash probably, as he has to swing wide and get the frags. But the anti-flash players might just be too much of opposition for him. Nissim missing the head, but does connect a little bit as the flash does rain in. But Manesi was playing anti-flash, as I said. Only good for 1, however, leaving his teammate behind sandbags, who will find a frag, but that leaves them in a 2 versus 3 situation still. On the cross, no one is shooting through the smokes. They don't want to give up the fact that there's many players there, as a boost does come in. And come on, the planter, surely he dies in this one. No, but Onkir still finds a kill toward the back of the site, leaving them in a 2 versus 2 situation. And DZT on 1 HP, and he goes down, just down to Nissim in a 1v2.
He could collect the bomb. He'd have a few options of what to do. Plenty of time to run over towards the A site if that's what he wanted. But he's actually going to walk past the bomb and try and take the fight instead. Kureen shot found, but can't take down Onkir. Just one man too many for him, and it is going to be Navi Jr. picking up the first round. And Navi Jr. will know that there's one on the field. How many is a different sort of question. They'll probably expect a couple. That deagle, you didn't even see Yeps. Manesi at least finds one, but his teammates all falling around him. This could be Cade finding a very nice deagle round here.
Oh yeah, after losing the initial pistol round, getting this bomb plant is certainly a good start, and even better, the fact that the Navi Junior guys are just running away at this point, trying to keep these 3 weapons alive for the next. An important one, the third, will be dictating the pace of the entire match.
And off the back of that as well, they collect an M4 and an MP9 alongside that AK. So Might be too much to deal with. An aggressive from DZT. He gets one. They've switched places into the madness. What is going on? How is Cynix here?
But sneak 100? Okay. I mean, they know he's here somewhat as Nissim was trying to find him, but the rest of the terrorists just chucking grenades at his team.
DZT's at CT spawn. What is going on?
This round is complete lunacy. Players just running past each other, you know, giving high fives on the way. And to what extent and which angles will they be clearing off? 0 players flashed in that one. Delboni on the back lines, just waiting for his opportunity to swing on out. Sees the players, doesn't connect the kill, though. Will be good for Pogorelov when he pushes him. And, well, that's going to be the round right there. Menezi just can't get anything done. Should have stayed around for the frag onto the low player, Delboni, at the back. As Menezi gets forced back, 2 angles, in fact, behind the smoke on Arch. These terrorists, they're taking no prisoners, just pressing W and pushing on through, getting bullets in the backs of their craniums, unfortunately, leaving us in a 3v3 here, as it was a bit of a spicy situation for the longest time. No bomb planted yet, and yet another kill goes the way of NAVI Jr.
I have no idea what's going on. Just
Same.
People everywhere on the map, shots through smokes. Chaos is reigning supreme, and with Cynix finding that kill as well until Delboni landed missing the chance onto him, but instead finds Menezi, leaving it's in a 1 versus 2, and P250 drive-by. Ka-chow for that one, Pogorelov, because he is dead. And now Landon has a 1v1, doesn't know where Cynix is going to be, but knows he was in alt mid, and he can spec apartments, but it's Cynix who just about mops it up for NAVI Jr. in just absolute carnage.
Oh, yeah, he's behind the corner, so Menezi expects him, and he's about to get shot from the side, but Menezi finds the kill, but then the immediate trade to Menezi, leaving only 1 player on the back lines as a speedy flank does come in, but okay, Landon, it's not the time to plant the bomb yet, my dude. The bomb site still has players on it, and you're being flanked. But there you go, crisis averted. DZT should have this kill every day of the week.
Case Esports.
YouTuber that some of you guys might know, talks about the industry and all of that, like video games and stuff. Very good initial frag here for this A take, as the terrorists are still kept at bay. They do find Pogorelov eventually, but the cavalry has arrived. Ankir on site finds the first. Not going to be good for a second. And as good as it looked for NAVI Jr. at the beginning, having a 2-man lead. I suppose I could, but they don't know what Counter-Strike is. Oh my god, okay.
They really want your attention, Sermon. And Molotov, though, from the CT side will hold at bay for a little bit longer. Means that the utility from Case is a little bit less efficient or effective. But Cynix, he's burning in the Molotov. The smoke's just galore everywhere. Fear's found an angle that's going to work for him, though. He gets 2. But with just 7 points of health, a stray bullet will finish him off. 3-on-3 ensues.
The bomb's still down. Menezi could have the angle to it, but decides to re-aggress toward the construction area, and Delboni finds him. That's going to leave only 2 counter-terrorists alive, and with this kind of a deep position from Delboni, I think the afterplants are, well, not even the afterplants. The bomb has not been planted, remember, but this kind of a presence from the terrorists certainly will result in a kill and the round. There you go. Delboni finds his, and Ankir, while he takes one with him, will be going down to the grave.
You have Fear and Cynix there on 3 kills apiece. Onkir 4, a player who's been finding so many kills for the NAVI Junior side. He's absent at the moment.
I'm sure they'll wake up on the T side, but they need to like get some kind of a comfortable scoreline on as the CTs for sure.
Cynix towards New Box is going to drop a smoke to try and provide him some cover, and that's much needed, especially as the Molotov comes in. A flashbang from his teammate allows him to find a kill, but that nade does heavy damage. Another flashbang comes through, and again, NAVI Jr., they're finding these peaks, they're finding the frags that are shutting Case down from this B site. It's Delboni and Landon, the last 2 alive, and finally NAVI Jr. finding some sort of cohesion in this defense, but is it going to be enough, or is it going to be too little too late? As Delboni, he's just found 2 quick kills. Careful, Navi. You don't give up much more here. 3 plays is about what you are comfortable giving up in a situation like this.
Exactly. Delboni, there you go. Doesn't even manage to get himself traded. Menezi finds him outright through the wall.
Not going to be able to act on that information, though, Case, as they've been able to gain control of the site. But it's Yeah, untenable. As I was going to say, as OK swings in with a flashbang from a teammate, and NAVI Jr., there you go, finding consecutive rounds here. So it's a 4th on the board, and they're starting to inch their way back into this game. KC Sports with the salvaged orb look towards the A site instead. Almost captures the shot. Instead, Pogorelov will nail down DZT. The orb's going to switch hands, and finally, Case will open up this A site. And this is with limited weaponry as well, remember.
Very limited, yes. They got the initial kill with the Deagle onto Menezes, salvaging his AWP, and, well, just worked from there, right? 2 weapons is all you really need for a site take. As Navi Jr., with only 2 players left alive, I think they're going to be going for this, expecting their enemies to not have armor, but that's not going to be the case. Only Nissim being the unarmored player here. The glass cannon still strong, and at least they have somebody to work with in this next one. However, if they lose it...
In 4-on-4, there's potential, but I feel like you're going to have to save for this final round, Navi Jr.
Yeah, you do.
Are they going for this?
Oh my gosh. Why, though? Landon gets an easy kill, and through the smoke, of course, the T's are going to start spraying, knowing there's an attack coming in. You had 4 players left alive, Navi Jr. Now you only have 2. Good luck saving those. Okay, well, almost collateral does happen there, but that's, okay, going to result in Yeps dying as well. Some good economic damage done, but what was that worth, exactly? They still have so much money in their reserves.
Yeah,
This has potential. Pogorelov, you have to go huge here. Gets the dink, but not going to be good for the kill, unfortunately. The high fire rate of the MP9 just not fast enough. As there is 1 player left here on the B-Bond side. That is going to be Menezes. The man of the hour gets a double, but is that going to be enough to save Navi Jr. here? The bomb still not having crossed, but 1 kill does go the way of Yep. So a 2 versus 2 suddenly looking very much better for the KC Sports boys, as they can still decide to go toward B if they want, but Fear reaggresses, knowing that that's a possibility, as Landon comes in as well, but Onkir, oh boy, he gets a double spray down in the end. A much needed kill.
Great Scott.
Well, great Scott indeed. Mid-aggression coming in hot here from the counter-terrorist side. The Brazilians losing so many players here. Not what they had planned at all. Sure, DZT does get 1 from top middle, but that's just going to leave Landon in this new box position. 4 players encroaching onto it, as the bomb will surely be planted in this round. Just a simple trade required toward the back of the site. But they're going to be getting ahead of themselves a little bit, planting before they even properly covered off the bomb site. That's going to be costing them a player and some valuable time. DZT finding another kill. Oh boy! A 1v1.
Breathe easy.
No, just getting the entry kill on one side of the map and then going toward the other side on short very fast, pressing W, holding it down even, as Delboni will be trying to take him down from pit. Finds the first, the second as well through this roll. No, 3 actually. I missed one of them. Menezes, the last man alive, and he knows the player in pit has to be punished. That he is, with a no-scope to the body, as the bomb just can't be recovered there. Too far in the open. He does throw a smoke down, hoping that the counter-terrorists will be playing more passively, but with that kind of a man advantage, I don't see one.
And now the rotations are coming in. They need to clear out the back of this site. 10 seconds. Yep, so he could deny the bomb plant. Oh, spam through the box. He's not quite going to connect, but he finds a kill nonetheless. As okay, tries to chase, but Yeps is just so cognizant of that fact. It might be case onto 12 unless this defense of Navi Jr. for this bomb plant can rack up some mighty fine shots, but Menezes on the AWP, always a factor.
They really need to find this banana player and fast, but he's not giving it to him. He's not pushing in just yet. He knows he has to wait for his comrades to start making noise, and there you go. 2 kills coming in quick succession. Yeps and Delboni gonna be sealing this round for the Brazilian side, as now they'll be having to hold back this B aggression should they decide to actually go for it. Let's see. Okay, the smoke's being lined up, but re-aggression on banana coming in hot.
Oh,
no flashes to assist them. Maybe that guy from CT is going to be helping out. No, Landon finds the first shot. Yeps as well chimes in, and the Molotov is going to be holding them back. The man advantage now again in the control, in the hands of KC Sports. Having the additional information that there's a lot of terrorists on banana is also going to be giving them a nice flank opportunity, but another trade does transpire, and this is going to be a 1v1 on the B bomb site that Cynex needs to win post-haste, and that he does. A 1 versus 1 situation, as Delboni should be coming in here, swinging wide for the for the planter, and he does actually find him in the end. Plenty of time, of course, to save the AWP as well. Well, they do fancy going for it. Yeps, with it all to do here. Waiting for the smoke to dissipate and get the frag afterwards. The fallen flash coming in. Not going to be too effective, however, but the grenade will. Onto tree. Honkir does find the kill! Cynix! Across the smoke, just above the broken wall. The info play did not work out the way those players intended it to, as Navi Jr. do find themselves with a man advantage going straight into a B execute with Nissim still playing from back box. Do they forget to check him? No, because he gives away his position. Gets the kill and starts hiding, waiting for reinforcements, but those reinforcements are actually just not coming.
Nissim actually gets 2 there from his position, which is
Yes.
pretty decent considering 5 angry terrorists were heading his way. Landon missing the shot. Pogolev, he could save that up, and that'd be a very nice addition to the Navi Junior roster for that next round as Delbonia gains 3. I think he's just looking for damage here. Try and ruin Navi Junior economically. Even 1 kill more would put pressure on the Navi Junior economy once again. They have like no cash in reserve. So if you can get 1, that would be huge, and he will catch Fear trying to escape. Anything else is a big old bonus.
Just gravy, but yeah. No gravy today. I'm not a big fan of how KC Sports decided to play that one off. They did have
a little bit of a rhyme there. See if we can keep it going.
Ooh.
They're looking for the shots, but they don't be knowing. Cynix, he gets the first on kill with the second. The bodies start to fall, and they'll have the sight.
The bodies have officially hit the floor here, and Navi Jr. have won a very pivotal round here. It looks like he's actually going to be trying to contest here. After the bomb explodes, that's usually when you start running because it covers up the sound of your footsteps. Yes, 40% off as one of the guns has already fallen, turning this into a 60% off sale. Time to invest. Easy spray. Ooh, DZT actually going to be aggressing solo toward Banana. Looking to find those unexpected frags, but Cynix, anything but unexpected from his end, does find the kill as he was holding the corner. Just Yeps left alive on the A bomb site, and not really anything to save here, not even armor. Oh, there you go.
Hello, this is the lockpicking lawyer today.
We're going to be dislodging this bullet out of my cranium. Fear already losing his life, and now the re-aggression should be coming in. The short presence should be strong, but not being able to find any frags yet. So many CTs already present on this bomb site. Here, all you have to do is press mouse 1, buddy. There you go. Finds the frag, and yet another one onto the A bomb site with the rest of the defense falling like flies here. Just DZT left behind the long smoke, no less. Will have to be going back, and Navi Jr. do pick up the 14th. Holy... This is starting to look very doable for the Russian-Ukrainian side. Like, if you got nothing else to do, you might as well shoot through smokes, you know? That's kind of what tilts me about that whole analysis. As they do get forced off of their angles onto the first box here. Yeps has to go huge with the deagle. Let's see if he does. The Bloney certainly whiffed it as he pushed through the smoke, not being able to connect. And Yeps, yeah, he does get a double, but all the other players, they fall without taking anything with them. And that's going to be Navi Jr. with the significant lead here, even knowing that they're coming from the back as Menezi finds the kill. Gets smoked off. I think he's a bit cheesed off about that one, but...
Not to rub it in, but...
Yes. not to rub it in, but it is 15-13. Very close scoreline. Although, long controlling the hands of the terrorists right now as a player is here to contest it, but Yeps, I don't think he wants to go for this peak, not with that many players there, as he fades away. A grenade to secure him the safety, and there you go. Nissim also answering back, and well, Delboni from this graveyard area. Such a great position to get those unexpected frags from Navi Jr.
I mean, I've fair play, he's dead now. No, he's not dead! How is he unkillable? Oh,
he's got Simple looking over him, you know, in like Jedi ghost form. As the push onto B does come in. Only 2 players here to hold them off. The first one gets traded immediately, and the new box position expected. Cavalry arriving through the construction area, but these Navi Junior players, they're out there. They're spilling out onto the B site. That's going to be 4 players holding down B with the bomb planted shortly, and no answer from KC Sports to be found. Sure, some shots exchanged here in the form of Yeps shooting through the construction smoke.
Desperate.
Wall bangs coming in, but that's just desperation at this point. You're right. 30 seconds left on the bomb, and what have they got for us? Monezi is going to be holding that angle. Even the Molotov, okay, to help out with his teammates. Might get shot in the back if he's not careful, but of course he is. Of course he connects with the shot, and that's just going to leave Delboni here. Very, very disappointed, I'm sure these Brazilians are, to not get it to overtime after such a hard-fought half, but Navi Junior, as you can see...